शिवोत्पन्नाय विद्महे महाकालाय धीमहि तन्नो भैरव प्रचोदयात्। 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 शिवोत्पन्नाय विद्महे महाकालाय धीमहि
Really, Spirit? That was
तन्नो भैरव
interesting.
प्रचोदयात्। शिवोत्पन्नाय विद्महे महाकालाय धीमहि तन्नो भैरव
So motivated.
प्रचोदयात्। शिवोत्पन्नाय विद्महे महाकालाय धीमहि तन्नो भैरव प्रचोदयात्। शिवोत्पन्नाय विद्महे महाकालाय धीमहि तन्नो भैरव प्रचोदयात्। शिवोत्पन्नाय विद्महे।
All right, so I see some folks is anxious to see this, even though it's only shown as one person. We know that YouTube hides my views, which is very unfair. I wish y'all would stop doing that. Hello, it's High Priestess Jamila. Hello. Oh yeah, Hecate done possessed me, y'all. Good evening. Hit that thumbs up on your way in. I got a serious question. Now, our clients come to us sometimes when they already got stuff going on, and sometimes stuff can just happen to people that's meant to happen. And as a spiritualist, it's more than likely your job to guide them through that, to be honest with you, because a lot of people have a hard time understanding that sometimes when a door closes, another one is open, a better one is open. Okay, so because I've been dealing with folks during the whole COVID thing, and everybody's good. You know, everybody seems to find their way, and I appreciate my clients. It's not about bragging. It's not about competition either. Definitely, not the way I've been. Oh Lord, y'all, not with what I've been dealing with. Shit. But I want to ask a serious question. What is up with spiritualists and people that have friends and all of their friends and family is doing bad at life? What's going on with that? Why are all your clients homeless? That kind of defeats your whole purpose for your clients to end up homeless. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that thumbs up. Anybody want to be homeless in January? That sound like fun to you? Trust me, it ain't. I ain't been homeless, but I had to live in a hotel for 5 or 6 months. Why is it that this is supposed to be a powerful spiritualist, but everybody around you and the people that you're doing work for are doing bad in life? I mean, that's a very valid question. I'm going to tell y'all one good reason is that some of these people are just frauding people. Okay, for people to have a lot when they meet you, though, and then as they continue to be cool with you or buy work from you, their lives is being destroyed. That don't make no sense to me. It's supposed to be going in the other direction. You know, we know people been having hard times because of this whole COVID thing, but that's the whole point of being a spirit guide. You know, you're supposed to stop people from losing their house. You're not supposed to. If you go into a spiritualist and you losing your houses and your cars and shit, hey, it's time to fire your guru and hire High Priestess Jamila, baby. It's time for you. I'm sorry, baby. It's time to give up the ghost. Am I lying or am I flying? I'm definitely flying all the time. You know, I had a client and she was having money issues, y'all. And I did some work for her. And then, bam, a big ass check came out of the fucking sky from nowhere. Just like Brad Al on that ass. She was like, Jamila. Yeah. Got her a nice little settlement. Okay? And see, you either the real deal or you not. Why they blacklisting me today? Oh, y'all blacklisting me today. We ain't got hardly nobody up in the chat. One or two. Look like YouTube is glitching out again, y'all. Or maybe it's, you know what I'm saying? What's up, N Top D, man? Yeah, man, if everybody in your life is losing and frustrated and sad and depressed and sick all the damn time, like maybe you're not a good spiritualist. Maybe you're not a spiritualist at all. Just saying. And they really be getting mad when I talk about the truth. And they be like, I'm going to send you an anxiety attack. I'll be like, that's just a blessing. That's just a blessing. They be like, why you say that? How can you say that? Man. If you are a spiritualist and most of the people in your lives have went downhill and you doing work for people, they coming to you and paying you and their lives are being ripped apart and they still got anxiety and sadness and sick, you supposed to be healing that person. What's going on? Good evening. Is that not a valid question? And see, I'm the boss around here, and a lot of these people was running around here talking about they was goddamn healers. And that shit wasn't the truth at all. So I need to discuss this. So what's up with that? Why is that happening? Okay, I have consistently went up. There was times when I dropped down energetically, but I've consistently went up, up, up. It's, you know, now if it's meant for the client to lose something, they're going to lose it. But then how are you guiding them after that? Are you giving them the right advice? Come on, let's talk about it. Everybody always want to talk about stuff, but then when the truth comes out, it's too big of a deal to talk about it, isn't it? You know how many people I've talked to that said that they spent thousands of dollars and didn't get no goddamn where? Then also, not to mention the spiritualists that extorted them. So y'all got some real fucked up ass spiritualists out here trying to extort clients. It's disgusting. Give us a bad name. Sorry, y'all. I was sitting here doing some channeling work. Okay. Some invocation work. And I thought I would come and talk about that. It's not about proving who is a fake spiritualist because I'm going to be honest with you. There are some people that if you go to a spiritualist and they do that to you, there was obviously a lesson that needs to be learned. But it's just the point when a person is toxic, they're just a toxic person. And that toxicity is going to come out in their spiritual work, no matter if they're doing love work, money work. Where the hell is my chat at? That's a damn shame, man. And really what it is that people are destroying your lives on purpose. And people be like, I trust her. You do? Why? She said that she could see my great grandmother. Don't you think that was a con game? I see your great grandmother. Okay. I can't stand con artists in this business. Especially when you ain't doing shit to solve their problems but taking their money. And then they ended up homeless and talking crazy and embarrassing themselves. Like, what the fuck kind of spirit you got? Shit. That's insane. And they'll be like, I'm torturing her. I'm doing something to her. I'm sitting up here looking at you like you just a bunch of struggle, honey. Y'all better stop doing that. See, what y'all do is y'all go out there. A lot of y'all went to these spiritualists just because they was wreaking havoc and raising motherfucking hell. And y'all thought they was about something. And some of these spiritualists have the ability to fucking mind control your ass, though. They'll convince you that being homeless is somehow freeing you of the troubles of society. Oh, don't worry that you're homeless. You're free from having to pay bills. What? Oh, don't worry about the fact that you're infertile, running around here doing weird things. You're free. Uh, yeah. Can y'all hit the thumbs up? We got 6 up in the chat. What's up with y'all tonight? Y'all don't want to talk about no real spiritualism? Y'all want to continue to accept a pretty ass lie? I've had several clients in my life that have came to me and needed to get on the road. It's almost like when that road closes or either gets blocked or something happens to it, some people can't see the other road that they're supposed to take. And you're going to be told and set up on a system and your mind is going to go somewhere else. So then you'll sit there and you'll go, oh, these people did this to me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Why don't you do yourself? Do yourself. Think about what spirit is telling you. So right now, y'all, we at a goddamn crossroads. Okay, I got all kind of work. Spirits got a coffee offering right there. They loving that. They moving fast too, man. It's just a trip. Where y'all at? Where my chat at? Y'all scared? You better be ready when you step into the lion's den, man. It's a lot of, man, I can feel the energy. I can feel it swarming. It's like we moving forward at the, when the fast forward button. They don't really have that no more. That's what it feels like we going through a goddamn fucking wormhole or something. You know, it's all good. So get y'all asses up in here and let's talk about it, man. Let's be truthful and honest about the shit. Okay? If you have a spiritualist that is cursed and doing fucked up shit, then your shit gonna be cursed. Hey. Hey, Jay Lawrence. Yeah, man. And then you sitting there drinking. I got me some red Moscato. Shout out to my buddy that bought me well, I bought it, but he bought it to me. Got me a nice bottle of red Moscato sitting up here chilling. Okay. I've been playing with my candelabra too. Ain't it pretty? It is. I love these, and it's very sturdy. Like, it was kind of tricky putting it together, but I finally figured it out. And then you got people that will lie to you and say, I can see an ancestor. Oh my God, I've seen so many people programmed by bad spiritualists. Oh my fucking goddess. Oh my God, y'all are fucking tripping. You need to be careful with who you take spiritual advice from. I swear to all the gods, man. You know what? I can feel y'all pain from doing that shit. I can, and you know what? Don't let them bring shame to Jamila. Look at the stuff that they doing to you. Don't let me be a distraction. I'm just showing my ass because I'm proud of it. It's a pretty ass. Okay? Okay? So, y'all better be careful, man. I done seen these gurus having people doing some of the most disgusting things. I'm like, oh, and then they'll be like, can you throw the cards for me? Uh, if I see you doing certain stuff, it's kind of like we don't need to throw the cards to know what's going to happen to you. There are some people that would like to lead you down the road and, the road of destruction because of whatever reason. Especially people, if you see people that don't know how to mind their own business. Now, obviously, certain stuff you have to speak out about. But if you see people that ain't minding their own damn business, them people are cursed extra. And they got demons. Really, to be honest with you, you supposed to be able to control yourself unless you got a spiritual war to take care of. But you better make sure that you choose your battles wisely. Be running around here fighting over some shit that don't mean nothing to you because that person that you fighting with, it might mean everything to them. Okay? And you better be careful out there. Because if you ain't got enough heart out here, okay? And these spiritualists will take advantage of you. They'll take all your money and ain't gonna do shit. I had this one spiritualist that said that I think they promised my mother that they could make me go back home to Kansas, to Kansas City. I'm not from Kansas. I'm from Missouri. But they was promising, I think, is what I think was happening. It's like, man, oh man. Are you for real? Are you for real? But we ain't gonna talk about that, y'all. We ain't gonna talk about my personal stuff. We gonna stick to the subject so I can educate y'all, okay? There's not an economic Jay Lawrence, see, you have been watching too much TV and news. That is not what is happening. It's still the most wonderful time of the year. I know people, some of my clients done spent about 10 grand on Christmas already. Okay? Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Hold on. They tell y'all that the only people that feel that it's an economic collapse are people that are codependent. I was just talking to one of my clients today about, let me tell y'all a little story. Let me tell y'all a little story. So I was talking to one of my clients about when Obama was president and how things got more prejudice for some reason, more racist towards blacks. It was an oxymoron. And I was talking to her about how I was having trouble finding a job. And I was like, damn, just last year I had 3 job offers in one day. Y'all, it was so many damn jobs before Obama went into office that I would have a job that I would have 3 different jobs starting on the same goddamn day. And I'd be like, damn, which one do I choose? After Obama came into office, man, shit got real racist after that. I don't know if y'all noticed that. At least where I was from. And I was explaining to my client that what's happening is that people that know magic are taking everything. So a lot of y'all will say, I'm having bad luck. I can't do this. That's because everybody that done won over you done used some magic. That's why. So, and back then, I did my own little magic. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, at that time, I was kind of chilling on it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, because I ended up getting a job or whatever, I was working for Sprint for years. And then I worked from home. Thank you, sweetie. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. So, y'all got to be careful with some of these spiritualists. I've seen some of the people that they deal with, and those people are homeless, having bad luck. They wife left them. The dog died. Goddamn fucking neighbors is fighting with them. Shit. I don't want to live nowhere that my neighbors don't like me. Mm-mm. I think my neighbors are cool with me. I done talked to them one day. They had some people over there in a truck, and I went over there. I said, "Why that damn truck so loud?" They was like, "We sorry." I was like, "Well, you good. Everybody love me. I ain't got that. I ain't got their problems. Not in my neighborhood, unless some folk decide they want to come and bother me. But other than my neighbors will see me out walking. Sometime they be like, "Hey," they know exactly who I am. So man, this thing, I don't know if this thing must be still too hot or something. I can't get this candle to stay up here, y'all. Ain't that the truth, man? When your biggest problem is when you can't get your candle to stand up in the candle holder. Okay, that's the it is it's darn shucks. Oh shucks, this keeps falling. I keep trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's the way you want life to be, to where that's your smallest, that's your biggest problem. My biggest problem is this damn thing. Well, let's see what it do. It's gonna fall again. Look. Folk got folk trying to kill him and stuff, man. Oh, you see that? Hey, I slept. Hey, I don't get it, man. And then you say you blessed and highly favored. What? Why all your friends got bad luck? Come on, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real, man. Let's have a spiritual debate about this stuff, man. And then if any of you spiritualists wanna debate about it, then y'all welcome to come on the channel. We can do a live hangout on StreamYard later if y'all want. Like I said, sometimes it's meant for that tower moment. But you ain't supposed to lose everything in the tower moment. I don't agree with that. Unless it's connected to something negative. Now that might make, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know about nobody right now. Shit, it's cold as hell outside. Even though, you know what, over here in Georgia, it got real warm today. Because Georgia has bipolar weather. Like, it'll be 70 degrees during the day and then 20 at night or 30. I think it drops. When it drops down to 30, you notice it because it gets real cold. And then also, I'm over here by that water. When I moved in here into this house, um, I went down there to the lake, down there where that stream run through there. It's not a big lake, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Are you in Georgia, Jay Lawrence? Yeah, this said, you know what? So we're going to do a prayer for world peace. But y'all, it can't be no peace because I got to rattle some feathers tonight. So y'all better get ready because I'm going to be rattling some chains tonight. Oh, you in Pennsylvania? Okay. Well, hello from Georgia. So I don't know. You know, my clients, when they report back to me, they be like, we winning. I'll be like, I know. Good luck with that. Yeah. Where my bonus at? If you happy and you know it, send Jamila a donation. If you're happy and you know it, send Jamila a donation. I got, you know what? I know for a fact that a couple of people done won lotto though, but they not giving me my money. That's okay though. I'm gonna get it though because I just want your testimony. If you decide not to pay me the money, the lottery residuals, which is why I don't do lottery spells no more, just give me the credit for it, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that. And they did give me credit for it though. I think that there is like a secret fucking website where they talk about all of us witchy people and they talk about our gifts. And I think that's where they make recommended. Because somebody came to me, they was like, I was on this website and they gave you like 10 stars. I was like, I was like, where that website at? She didn't tell me, but I figured it's some kind of goddamn secret society website. Like, oh, there goes Jamila. Okay. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I'm in human flesh. When stuff gets to be too much for me because I'm so sensitive and I love being a sensitive, I would never change that about myself. I either call the Hecate or Jesus. And I'll be like, oh my God, sometimes I swear with all this crown chakra work that they doing with them damn towers. You know what, we scared of them. You know what, let's stop being scared of them damn 5G towers, y'all. Let's just, you know what, when you stop fearing it, I swear to God, all the symptoms are going to go away. When you stop fearing it. Because obviously it ain't going to be nothing you can do about it unless you go burn it down. And that ain't going to do nothing but get you in trouble. And then they just going to put it right back up. What's up, Ace? Hello. Nah, man, all my people look rich as fuck. All my people look rich as fuck. You ain't gonna talk to none of my clients that's doing bad. I'm just saying. Like, man, I'm down on my luck. I don't know what to do. I don't even work with clients like that. What the fuck? Like, no, hun, you not ready for this. My dog died. The cat died. Well, the cat died for you. The cat died. I'm sad. If y'all cat died, man, take that as a blessing. That cat died for you. Y'all don't know how to understand that shit, man. But you know, back in my previous life, I actually, I've had to do some things. You know what I'm saying? You know when they say take one for the team. What they really mean is like when you got to do something that don't no fucking body else want to do. For real. And that's something like slaughtering an animal or something like that. And that's why at this current point, at this lifetime, that's why I was given the title of high priestess, because I was one of those people. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know that would be very, very difficult. You have to be a strong person to handle that kind of shit. But, you know, and people sometimes like to demonize people. People that are very, you know, liberal, that don't really understand shit. But, you know, like, for example, I remember a lifetime where I put people to death for committing crimes. And that would be somebody, the actual person that pulls the plug. Because I ain't really got into when I was in my previous life, when I was a man, because I've been a man in a couple of my previous lives. And so when them people have to put people to death, these are people that, you know, sometimes they don't really tell you like everything in the news. Like as far as like with, they don't really tell everything in the news, you know what I'm saying? Because some of that shit would blow your mind. They started doing it more, but I'm telling you, like, some of them people, if you somebody that committed a very heinous crime, you know, back then, and see, we did capital punishment back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So it just, it's like, well, we want to make sure this person don't do nothing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know that it's a human life, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we all have suffered karma for that too, because maybe somebody should have looked at that person and said, what the fuck kind of demon is inside of them to make them do some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? So it's too late now. That's crazy. So, you know, when you a high priestess, you do have a huge fucking responsibility. And see, my responsibility is healing people for real. We got folks out there scared and dying of the flu. That's sad. You didn't know about echinacea or elderberry syrup, baby? You didn't know nothing about that? You didn't know anything about that, did you? All you knew was NyQuil, cough, and cold. And yeah, you know what? NyQuil is cool because you got to move that stuff up out of you. And you can't be running around here doing all that goddamn mouth breathing and shit. Y'all got to start breathing through y'all goddamn noses again. Because y'all ain't doing nothing but producing all kind of negative frequencies and gases into the damn universe. So yeah, that's why I was given that title, among other things. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't even here to compete with nobody. Like, if you want me to put you on, bitch, I'll put you on. But you got to be worth something, man. I ain't about to let my family name be on some bullshit. Like, we can bullshit and talk shit all day, but when it come to that motherfucking spiritual work, baby, we be on point over here. Especially when it comes to saving people's lives. I've been healing people left and right of that goddamn fucking corona. They might be able to extract some of my blood and go ahead and let me quit, y'all. Let me quit. I'm getting into the Henrietta Lacks shit right now. Y'all know, do y'all know about, you know what, we need to start talking about stuff like that. Stuff that inspires us. Man, you got people out here, they just, like, why you think, like, you trying to sell fear, that's why you not successful, sis. That's why you not successful, sis, because you trying to sell fear and we sell real. While they selling fear, we selling what's real, man. It's like, look, I'll heal the fuck out of you of them shits. You know what I'm saying? You know? Ace, you got to contact me now. I'm telling you. You got to contact me. I got the spiritual Xanaxes for you, okay? Y'all have been so confused, and I'm just telling you, and it makes me feel better as an empath when I know that it ain't about the money. I mean, if I could live for free the way that I wanted to, I would. But to be honest with you, I gotta be in a good environment. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why spirits, and I still give to charity. I go without sometimes for people. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I ain't felt like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a healing process that we're going through right now. And I'm all for it. I'm there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all got to get the demonic version because it's got to be your spirits is going to communicate with you in different ways. And my spirits didn't give me easy lessons, man. They taught me harsh lessons. So I ain't about, I'm about an easy life, but when it comes to needing to learn a lesson, you know what I'm saying? It just, yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not saying it like that, but I feel like this. I ain't the type of person. I ain't no nosy person. I ain't no nosy person that's just gonna get all up in your face and get all up in your business. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask for my help, I'm gonna give it to you because I done seen people. I've seen people, just really messed up by those demons and stuff, and then just for the rest of their damn life, just their whole life. And the people in your life, sometimes they ain't able to make it clear for you. That's why I be telling people like my clients are sworn to secrecy. They are sworn to secrecy when they work with me because you know what I'm saying? And it's not about sex. People always like that, spirit get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? I had sex with my husband. It ain't about sex. It's about the fact that, you got to get yourself together. You can't go and tell people about your spiritualist when you trying to get your goddamn self together. Because that's basically what I am. I'm a liaison between you and your spirit guides because you can't hear them because your ear chakra is fucking blocked. There's more chakras. They need to just come on out with it. I'm sick of it. There's at least 100 of them. You have an ear chakra too. We all do. We got leg chakras. Why wouldn't they tell you about the chakra that's in the foot, the chakra that's in the ankle, the chakra that's in your damn calf and in your thigh? They didn't tell you about that. They didn't tell you about that. So, it just and like for me, I don't I think I charge less than some of these spiritualists. If you go to EA Coed, you gonna pay several $1,000s. You know what I'm saying? And he gets his money. And then so does that El Mara Bokor El Mara. I bet you all of the spiritualists is all over him. I ain't never tried. I got a husband. Meridians. Tell me about the meridians, Maybell. Tell me, because I like hearing stories. Tell me about that. I'm just scared of what's not letting me sleep at night. All that hair pulling and touching me. Mm. Girl, that sound like a goddamn demon. You should be kind of intrigued by that. You Ace, you might need to just go on and transmute that. Nah, I wouldn't want nobody hair pulling, touching me. And are you being serious, Ace, or are you trolling me? Are you talking about a nigga over there pulling on you and stuff? Yeah, yeah. Is anybody else talking about this? Like this what we need to be talking about. I'll create all of the like it really, to be honest with you, like I ain't got time for that. I may ask my sister to do some work on that. We don't really talk as much as we would. My sister, Outer Banks witch. You serious? Is something pulling your hair and touching you and you don't want it to? Is it touching you in a sexual way or is it scaring you because wow, they use them in acupuncture. You know what? I will tell you that when it comes to, is it called Eastern medicine, they do know a lot more. But I do feel that there's a foot chakra. There's an ankle chakra, because why is it that some people can't walk? Maybe if somebody knew about your chakras that are down in the lower chakras, they would know how to control your whole system. So I feel that there are many chakras in your legs and in your feet. Okay. And somebody that want to control your feet, like if you go over to a woman's house and she get to rubbing your feet, that means she must be in love with you. Y'all ever who in here went to a woman's house and she gave you like a reflexology massage or something, or either she just started rubbing your feet or kissing your feet and shit? That's some, you know what I'm saying? So there's a foot chakra for real, and people that have foot fetishes probably know about it. Did you go to massage? You know what, guys? I signed up for a massage school. I swear to all the gods, this is a true story. I signed up for a massage school. I think I was probably like maybe 22. Wow, that was over 20 years ago. Like that shit is crazy. I walked up in there and walked right back out. But see, that was because that was spirit. They'll let me do some stuff like that right now, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Massages are very intimate. I think you should only do that for your boo. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get married, y'all. I don't know how my husband would feel about me touching on men all the time with hot oils and candles and candle wax. I don't think, I don't think, have y'all ever heard of candle wax therapy? Anybody using hot candle wax or using warm candle wax? It's a lot of different things. I don't know, like I've learned how to make human beings feel good. Let's just put it like that. There's an ear chakra, and that is how they're getting a lot of people, especially very powerful spiritual people that be hearing voices and shit. You better figure out your ear chakra. I realize that, and you know what? My spirits are so protective that I don't go through that. Like sometimes I will get a bout of the paranoid schizos. You know what I'm saying? I do get that sometimes, but like I'm protected from like 99.9% of that. But like I noticed that with my allergies, I would often get these ear infections. Even as a child, I had them chronically. So, and it's because there's an ear chakra. Okay, I think it's that middle ear What is that middle ear? How do we know that the middle ear doesn't connect us to the etheric realm? How do we know that? So, studying the human body from a spiritual standpoint is something that I'm really, really interested in. And the spirits really, really, really want me to go there. And they are fighting for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no fight because it is what it is. I am who I am. And that is a healer, essentially. Okay. I've had to heal nurses and doctors. So, because I mean, can you imagine like, and then the coronarium is basically the flu virus, is all it is. Like I was like, when they said the third wave of the coronarium was coming through, I got the flu. I had the flu. I was like, this is the flu. Let me take some Theraflu and eat some soup. Somebody must have went live because I lost half of my chat. Or, they can control you by the ear chakra because they'll say, don't listen to her, don't listen to her. But why is the person that you're listening to destroying you, not your life? Sometimes you have to lose houses. Sometimes you have to lose cars. Sometimes you even have to lose people. But why are you so damn unhappy? You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people just really y'all need like a head massage or something because your crown chakras is all messed up. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay? They have went through every chakra in your body. Some of you guys leveled up. If you did not have the proper guidance spiritually, you're fucked. You got to be careful who you listen to because that person might be giving you advice that could kill you. And a lot of people will say, well, and you know what? I believe in God too. I believe I am God of my own world, but I also believe in God. Okay, I believe in God. I am one of the few spiritualists that actually believe in God because they shame spirit. It's like, well, no wonder my life is not really that much of a goddamn struggle. And I'm so connected to who I am because I believe in God. Like, come the fuck on. At least at the end. And you know what God tells me? God tells me, you are the light of my fortune. So that's why every morning I wake up and I say, I am free from fear and doubt, casting want and misery out, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hands of God's own fortune, treading forth the treasures of light, now receiving full abundance to supply each need of life. Amen. So when you can get through that prayer and that affirmation and you know it, and it's trust, you're not going to get through any you're not going to get anywhere with untrustworthy people, not ever. They ain't got nothing. They lied to you. You don't see them the way that they are, and you don't see your own damn life. These people have destroyed your life, destroyed your health, destroyed your mind, destroyed your children, and you got to break free of those people. Eventually, one day, not people, demons, break free of those demons. Okay? So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust is important, Nobody really taught y'all that because in 2018, everybody was going around saying, trust no one, trust no one. Man, so you trust no one? That means that you don't even trust in God. What they should have been saying was trust in God or in God we trust. No, they put out a campaign. And so what are you telling a person's brain when you telling them not to trust nobody? You telling them not to trust God. And you telling them not to trust themselves. So I got some students coming up joining Hecate's realm because we have a class starting. I'm gonna give y'all a date for the class that's starting. We're gonna be in the dead of winter. I've been too busy dealing with my mother's been sick. So you know when your mama gets sick, you get sick too. But I'm not sick or anything like that, but I'm sick in a way of that empathic thing. And so, you know, for me, I am going to the next level. Sometimes if your relatives don't want to go to that next level, your ancestors are going to tell you that you got to take care of yourself. So I'm going to get an amethyst. I got a big ass amethyst on his way, y'all. A big one. Oh my God. It's not the biggest one. I sell those, by the way. I ain't going to tell y'all where I sell them at, but I sell those. Okay. The real big ones, the cathedrals. There's a reason why do people pay thousands of dollars for amethyst cathedrals? Can y'all answer that question? I'm gonna test y'all knowledge today. I want y'all to research why would it be pertinent to buy an amethyst cathedral? Why would it be good for you to invest in that? Let me see if y'all spiritualists has been teaching y'all well. And then telling somebody something from Google, if you know what an amethyst is, why they're considered a precious gem, okay? Amethyst magical properties. Let's talk about it. This purple stone is said to be incredibly protective, healing, and purifying. So all of that in one. Can you imagine having one of them in your home? Where the hell is my sister? She ain't never here when I'm live. I'm going to get her. It's claimed that it can help rid the mind of negative thoughts. You know how important your thoughts are? You know how important it is to wake up in the morning and say that affirmation that I said instead of some negative shit? Y'all wake up in the morning on some negative shit, and that's the mistake that you're making. You wake up in the morning with a daily dose of negative energy, and you know it. And so y'all better listen to the divine mommy. Where is my chat at? Y'all remember on that show with Peter Griffin? Y'all remember that? Remember when he got visited by the angel of death? And you remember when the angel of death's mama was in was in one of the episodes? And she was like, listen to your mother. If you don't listen to your mother, crows will grow in your stomach. And shit was funny. But it's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. So the amethyst, which and spiritual wisdom, it can bring forth humility, sincerity, and spiritual wisdom. Sincerity, what is that? Why is this so important? Sincerity is realness. The quality of being free of pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy. What I tell y'all about hypocrisy? How damaging is that to your mind, body, and spirit as a human being? Very damaging. Hypocrisy is one of the worst things. It's kind of in that that window of judgment, of being judgmental. Judgmental, being judgmental is an actual mental illness. Okay? So I am an amethyst distributor besides a witch because I feel like especially a lot of you empaths. Amethyst is a natural tranquilizer. It relieves stress and strain, soothes irritability. A lot of y'all are irritable. Balances mood swings, dispels anger, rage, fear, and anxiety. Unless Jamila doing some work on you, you can have a whole goddamn amethyst cave in your house, and I will still reach you. If you need, if it's necessary. Okay, and then other witches. I ain't even gonna lie. I done seen some motherfucking witches on here. I would not fuck with that bitch. That bitch is the embodiment of fucking love and war. You better leave that motherfucker alone. Okay, excuse my language. Alleviates sadness and grief and dissolves negativity. Amethyst activates spiritual awareness. Do you know how important? Oh my God, it opens intuition and enhances psychic abilities. But that ain't all that amethyst does. It cures abdominal bloating, acne, breast pain, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, water retention. It lowers, and this is from WebMD for all y'all medical folks out there. Y'all can look it up on Google if you want. WebMD has given amethyst the approval, and so there it is. Okay, so if you go there, now they'll say side effects. They'll say, look, they have it listed as side effects. Everything on there, it says common side amethyst side effects by likelihood. So the medical community is going to tell you that these stones are harmful. How many of y'all healers? How many of y'all healers know damn well that if you hold an amethyst in your hand, you feel like you in heaven? I love amethyst. That's my favorite stone besides pyrite and crystal. Crystal is just really beautiful, okay? And then also I'm programmed to like crystals because of the movie Superman. That was that pop culture during my day. So be careful with pop culture, okay? Now, what is the meaning of an amethyst? It's a clear purple or blue violet variety of crystallized quartz. So many of you empaths need that, okay? The bad people will have side effects from it. The bad people that are attacking you, they'll be going, whoa. So it does a lot. That's what it is. It is what's the word that I'm looking for? Transmutation crystal. Instant transmutation. So I will have amethyst on the site. But guys, my business, I actually have a side business. I'm not going to be linking that from this channel because this channel is for people that are looking for readings and for spiritual work. Okay. Now, the amethyst also balances the yin and the yang. Amethyst is an ancient Greek word for sober. Okay. Is it toxic? No, it's not. The gender is feminine. The elements are air and water. The planets that rule the amethyst is Jupiter and the moon. Mm. Signs that rule amethyst: Aquarius and Pisces. Deities that rule the amethyst: Eros, Artemis, Bacchus, Buddha, Cupid, Diana, Dionysus, Saint Valentine, and a lot more. Okay? Chakras that work with the amethyst is the crown and the third eye. How important is your crown chakra? Very important. A lot of y'all been dizzy. Somebody might be putting a stupid hat on your damn head. And don't think I'm talking about love. Everybody in love looks retarded. Love looks retarded. We're not talking about that. Quit getting it confused. We talking about people that are putting a stupid hat on you. Okay? Now, it also promotes balance. You can break addictions and habits. I know that I'm going to be using amethyst a lot with quitting smoking. It calms you. A lot of you guys that have, to where you can't sleep because, I know that I suffer from that sometime, but that's because of some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because of my mama. My mama has real bad anxiety, really, really bad. Clarity, cleansing, courage, happiness, healing, humility, intelligence, luck, meditation, optimism, peace, protection, especially against thieves, psychic abilities, psychic dreams, relaxation, sobriety, victory, and wisdom. Okay? So, we're going to be doing a lot of work because, guys, I'm about to buy me an amethyst cathedral. And you know what? That whole jealousy, that amethyst could, oh, that's another thing that amethyst helps you with jealousy. Many of you empaths that are destined for greatness, you are sensitive to jealousy. And you got to get over that. And the amethyst will protect you. It'll protect your home too. Okay. So, when it comes to all of that, so I will be getting an amethyst cathedral. And people going to be like, oh my God, how the fuck did she do that? That shit costs like fucking $6,000. For a small piece of amethyst, you may pay $30. For an amethyst cathedral, you're going to pay 6,000. Okay? That's how much you're going to pay for it because it's well worth it. If you got the money, you should invest in it for real. And so that's why I'm going to do it. It'll be a little bit you know what? Actually, I'm going to be sending out um gifts, amethyst gifts to some people. Okay? Because if I get you even a small piece of amethyst, like imagine that energy of that amethyst being multiplied. And so amethyst does protect you from psychic attack, obviously, to where you don't even have to feel 1% of it. So amethysts are very powerful. I like the amethyst wands and stuff. So as a healer, I want to get me another wand. I like the selenite, but I want to get me an amethyst. And I actually do have or I had one. But I want to get a wand with amethyst. So I don't know if I'll have to get it special made or either, maybe I need to go and take a look on Etsy. But you can, I mean, my goodness, it is a very amazing stone. And, WebMD tells you that it's going to give you all of these symptoms. Well, what? Like, so don't listen to Web. And I swear to God, y'all need to. Mm, but it'll tell you it can lessen the symptoms of stuff. It's not really telling you because they can't really tell you, but they know it's the truth. I've had people tell me that their doctors have been recommending them to go and get all kinds of acupuncture. And that's good that they're doing it. Acupuncture is amazing. You know what? Acupuncture can cure a lot. But I think that acupuncture has to go along with other things that you're doing because if you're somebody that is in spiritual bondage, you wouldn't even make it to an acupuncture appointment. You wouldn't even make it to the appointment. So being a spiritualist, is a really, really heavy thing. Okay, it is not anything to be taken lightly. The things that we're dealing with people, has, it can be very dangerous. The ones that are willing to go there are the ones that are paid. The ones that are not willing to go there, they not really getting paid. So, and it's literally like child's play for them. But over here, we know how fucking serious that shit is, and we don't take that shit lightly. And we don't have to scam or con nobody, no damn body. Not ever. I think it's ridiculous. And then a lot of these spiritualists, they full of shit when they act like, oh, because you're having a relationship problem, that means that you don't have power. Okay, well, you know what? Shout out to YouTube too. I was kind of mad at YouTube, and shout out to all my donators and stuff. Y'all that be donating to the super chat. You know what? You get with a real spiritualist, and you could possibly become a millionaire within a fucking year. And that is the fucking truth. And I'm talking about not just a millionaire, because a lot of y'all, like that shit that guy Jacob did. We ain't about to go and fucking sever it. But what the fuck is that? Nah, we ain't got to do that. If that's your goal, then you're gonna fucking obtain it. You know what I'm saying? I want to go down there to Louisiana. I am so ready to visit Louisiana. I have got to, guys, and I'm going to make me a special mojo bag for traveling. I am going to create a traveling mojo bag. When people travel, they can stay safe. And because I know that, people, they want to keep you in bondage. You know what I'm saying? If people think they love you, but loving somebody really ain't keeping them in bondage unless you married to that person. Damn, these candles burned up quick. So, I mean, if I'm working with a spiritualist, I want to know that they people is winning, not that it's a bunch of losers running. And who are they advertising for? Are they advertising for you guys that want to grow, or are they advertising for people that want to destroy other people? And they want to know, oh, we know that you do a real good job of destroying people, but do you uplift people? Do you actually heal people? No, they don't. They don't. Hold on a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And like, um, from what I can see is that it's a lot of people that have, physical and mental afflictions. And if you have a physical or a mental affliction, you need a healer. You don't need somebody that's causing all that who shot John. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you do got to go through that though, because you know what? This is what I want to say. Just to let you guys know before I go, because I have an appointment scheduled, and she just texted me. That's where I went. Um, I am the only one that works for my company. There is nobody that is associated with my company. There is a group of people that go around lying so that they can scam and con people out of their money, and they claim that they have a connection with me. Okay? Don't send your money to anybody unless it is me. Anybody throwing my name out there for any reason. Don't let yourself get conned because they're still doing it and they go into overdrive because they want to prove that they have some kind of connection with me, and they don't. Okay? If you want divine services, you have to come through me. I can't guarantee these other people, and these people are conning and scamming people right in your face, and the proof is in the pudding, and they want to hide the truth. Okay? So make sure that y'all understand that out here on these YouTube streets, people scamming and conning, and do not get caught up. Don't let your families get caught up. If somebody tells you that they friends with me or that they know me and that we're just doing that, nah. And if you paying for spiritual work, you got to go through me. You cannot join my Yule Circle through another person's PayPal. You cannot join my Yule Circle through somebody else's website. You have to join the Yule Circle through my stuff. Okay? And it's going to either be Etsy or my personal Zelle. So I had to say that. And see, I noticed that when I had went off of the thing real quick to send that text message back to the person, okay, that I had the text message. I want you guys to know that I am not affiliated nor involved with some of these people that are claiming that they can heal you. They don't have any of my potions. They don't have any of my spells, and they don't have any of my spiritual wisdom. Do not get conned on YouTube. Okay? And I feel like we almost at the end of that too. We are at the end of that issue with those people doing that. And it's not that I'm trying to mess over another spiritualist. That spiritualist, if they are not showing respect for the craft and magic and healing, then we don't want nothing to do with them. Okay? So y'all make sure that y'all know that, because there's people out there that say, "Oh yeah, yeah. I'm no, they're not connected to me. Don't send them any of your money because they're just conning you." Okay? I have people that I can recommend to you, and I don't recommend anybody from this channel on a regular basis except for me. And when my sister starts doing work, I will recommend her. You know why? Because I have seen her spiritual gifts. Okay? I don't recommend people, even if you got spiritual gifts, and I don't recommend you if you are not doing the right thing. I only recommend ethical spiritualists over here. Those are the only ones that I promote. And me doing a OnlyFans and doing positive images for the bodies of mothers that have breastfed and gave birth, that doesn't mean that I'm unethical. Okay? And so be careful where you get your information from. Be careful where you get your advice from. Stop taking advice from these spiritualists. They ain't gonna never be able to look. A spiritualist that is homeless and ain't got shit ain't gonna never be able to get you up where you need to be. Okay? Because they ain't work. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you something, and it ain't gonna never, because they're not a real spiritualist. So stop doing that. I've seen people doing that, and the people that some of these spiritualists got caping for them are homeless. Literally have lost everything. Again, that spiritualist is not advertising to make your life better. They are advertising for a whole other group of people that are there to ruin your life. Those are the real clients. You're just the fool. When you come over here, I can make any goddamn thing happen. I can make the sun shine blue. But you go over there to them people and all they know how to do is tear people down, because that was the contract that they were given when they came into this life. They did not take any other type of vow. You can change it, but they're not trying to. Okay? So I know y'all see everything that's happening here in social media, and I just want to let y'all know where the real stuff is. Okay? All right, guys. I will see y'all later. I got to go because I got an appointment. Peace and love, love and light. I don't know if my video description box is in there, but I will put it in there for you guys to get linked to my Etsy. Okay? Peace and love.